Fans have been eagerly awaiting the release of Netflix's The Witcher, and since it's finally here, we're here to break it down for you and let you know if it lives up to the hype. Hi folks, I'm Matt Aguilar, and here's our review of The Witcher Season 1. One of the most challenging aspects of adapting a series like The Witcher is balancing the series' fantasy elements with humor and heart, and thankfully showrunner Lauren Hissrich and the team behind the show found that perfect mix. Witcher can go from the investigations of dark family secrets to sarcastic banter and genuinely humorous scenarios in a heartbeat, and more often than not, all of it is in the same scene. It doesn't hit the perfect note every time, of course, but most of the time it knocks it out of the park, and it all feels organic and natural to the world Andrzej Sapkowski created in his books. Much of that rests on the shoulders of the three main leads, and all three are up to the challenge. Henry Cavill plays Geralt as if he stepped right out of the books, displaying a mix of brooding charm and curmudgeonly wit that is only heightened whenever he is opposite someone like Jaskier or Yennefer. Speaking of Yennefer, Anya Chalotra brings a humanity and endearingness to the character that was not always conveyed previously. There's a natural arc here for Yen that gives context to her rather blunt personality at times in the books, and I not only find her charming, but she's also much easier to empathize with. Freya Allan's Ciri is also unexpected, but it's for different reasons. The new additions to both Witcher lore and Ciri herself allow Allan to explore some parts of her character we have to wait a bit longer to see in the books, and they are more than welcome here. The show's strongest pairing, though, is Geralt and Jaskier, the latter of which is played by Joey Batey. Their chemistry is phenomenal, with Jaskier taking shots at Geralt's curmudgeonness while in the same breath building him up to be a monster hunter of legend. That said, don't call them friends, and don't you dare touch Roach. We're telling you. The show also shows a knack for stunning battle sequences, which fans will discover with one hell of a fight scene in the first episode, establishing why Geralt has the nickname the Butcher of Blaviken. If you want to see what a Witcher can do, just watch this scene. But the show also finds inspired ways to work in Witcher elixirs, signs, and the lore in unexpected and oftentimes subtle ways. Now, while the show is great, it isn't perfect. There's one storyline in particular involving Ciri that just drags her story to a crawl, and while it turns out to be important, it could have been trimmed substantially. The use of several timelines also can be a bit confusing, and while I get all the fitting pieces on a subsequent watch, all those important points didn't necessarily stick with me the first time around. There's far more we want to see in this world, but as a first season establishing so much of it and the characters that live in it, The Witcher Season 1 is a rousing success, bringing to life the best parts of the books while also giving certain elements a fresh spin. In short, we can't wait for Season 2, and we're giving The Witcher 4 out of 5 stars. Take it away, Jaskier.
When a humble bard graced a ride alone.
So what did you think of The Witcher? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to check out all of our Witcher coverage right here on Comicbook.com.